Welcome back. So I have a small haul from Collect Auctions, and everything in front of you, except for one slab, or well, except for one, possibly three slabs, I will be selling because got to pay for the stuff I want to keep. And there is one item that is not in front of you at this point, but I will show you at the end. Um, but let's start with a really interesting little lot that I managed to win. It was actually an inexpensive lot. So two Beckett certifications. So the first is a letter from Monty Stratton. Monty Stratton was a major league pitcher who lost his leg during a hunting accident. This was recorded, or that story was told, in the Stratton story. I know, weird name. Where Stratton was played by Jimmy Stewart. And here is a picture of him in that character as Stratton. The lot also came with a very nice signed Jimmy Stewart picture with Beckett certification as well. So a nice Jimmy Stewart auto and a Monty Stratton auto with the original envelope, which is nice. And the photo to bridge the two. So that was the first and the cheapest lot that I won. Next up, we have a 3-card lot. I'm actually going to put these aside. I'll pull the 3 here. There's a 3 cards, 3 T206 cards. Ended up paying under $100 on average. So you have a Jack Powell and a 1 with a mark. A very nice Chief Bender with no trees. Piedmont back. Miscut. And the one I really wanted is the Barney Pelty. This is the horizontal image 2 with a mark somewhere. Tried to get one of these a few times, and usually the price of these, especially in a 2, has been more than what I paid for the entire 3-card lot. Alright, next up we have a couple of steals. Starting off, we have 1923 W515-1 Ty Cobb hand cut. Obviously authentic because it's missing a bit of a corner. So this was ended up being about $150. So even with the damage, it's still a Ty Cobb, and I'll be moving on from that one. Beautiful card here in a SGC slab. Great authentic. 1909 S74 Silk, Christy Mathewson. Just great looking card. First Mathewson I've had. Actually, it was first Cobb as well. And that was under $200. So, hooray for me. Difficult auto to get. John Chief Myers. Have some cards of his, but didn't have an auto. So, wanted to pick one up. Old catcher for the New York Giants. And then a bigger auto. Just ever so slightly. Satchel Paige postcard signed in purple ink. Picture of him with the Cleveland Indians. Blank back. A nice Beckett slabbed Satchel Paige auto. That's probably the auto that everyone's going to like, but the one for me, and I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit and show you some of the mess on my desk, was this fantastic letter from Hank Greenberg to a new appointee at the Baseball Hall of Fame. Dated 1963, so it fills in the 63 hole. Just signed Hank. And it does come with a full Beckett letter of authentication. So that's the main one that I went after in the auction, and the one I'm going to hold on to. Everything else is either definitely going to be sold or possibly going to be sold. The Pelty I'm going to hold on to. But the Mathewson, the Cobb, the Satchel Paige, I'll be moving on from. Bender and Myers I may or may not hold on to. Powell's going to go. But a nice little collection of slabs, everything authenticated, and don't forget the Jimmy Stewart, which is just a really interesting combination of stuff in that auction lot. So, tried to keep it pretty short for you. Some big items, definitely. Paige is one of those autos I never thought I would own. Never thought I'd own a Mathewson or a Ty Cobb. However,